Hey everyone, it's Dr. Miller at Liberty Pet Hospital in Powell, Ohio. Today's topic is going to be dog parks. Owners ask me every day my opinion of dog parks. What do I think? When should they go? And I just have a few tips. I think dog parks can be great, but you have to go with the expectation you could be there 5 minutes and leave if dogs or people are not behaving or it's not the right mix for your animal, or you could be there an hour and a half if it's a good group of people. When I was not a veterinarian and in school, I took my dogs to parks with the same expectation, and I often tried to go at low tide times, a Tuesday afternoon, a Thursday evening. I tried to not always go when everyone else was going to be there because it can often be hard on dogs to be in a grassy area. Some areas are quite small with multiple other dogs, unfamiliar people, and that can sometimes be scary. Not all dogs are vaccinated or cared for to the same degree. I think often they can be, but again, it can be a mixed bag of the environment. My preference really are small play groups. I think most of our dogs love meeting people and dogs that they don't know, but there are a lot of our pets that don't enjoy that, and that's okay. They don't have to like every dog or every person they meet. Ask yourself, have you liked every human that you've met in your lifetime? I'm going to guess not. I'm going to guess there have been a few you haven't liked, and so it's okay for your pet to not want to meet strangers or unfamiliar dogs. So my preference really is that you get small play groups that can meet up in fenced-in areas that are safe, whether it be your yard or a friend or family's yard. Maybe everybody gets together on Saturday mornings, has a cup of coffee, the dogs play. You make sure they get along well. Nobody's pushing buttons. Also, that's going to limit your dog's exposure to parasites, because if they're in your yard or your friend's yard or some area that isn't heavily visited or heavily trafficked by many dogs, the exposure to intestinal parasites is going to be less, because most of our parasites are spread from poop or soil. So if you think about it, most owners are picking up their poop at the dog park as soon as they go, but we can't see microscopic eggs for roundworms, hookworms, whipworms, coccidia, giardia, or there might be a muddy puddle and your dog licks, drinks water out of that puddle. All of those things increase your pet's risk of getting intestinal parasites, especially if it's a high-trafficked dog park. And many of those parasites you can get too. So make sure if you are going to dog parks frequently, I would have your pet's fecal checked twice a year for intestinal parasite eggs. Make sure your dog is taking heartworm prevention that includes a dewormer every month, or partner with us so we can talk about your pet's risk and what's best for your animal. But again, I think for my dogs, I haven't gone to dog parks in years. Because of all the things I mentioned. I prefer for them to play in my yard or a friend's or family yard, where they're with familiar dogs or familiar people and having a good time. And that way it can just be like your social club, whether it's book club or somebody you play cards with, and it's a group of you guys that get together. That can be the same kind of environment for your dog. So I hope that was helpful. It's kind of a short and sweet topic, but just something to think about. I hope you have a great day. If you have any topics you want to hear me discuss, please email us at info@libertypethospital.com or call for an appointment, and I hope to talk to you soon.